I was in the gym yesterday, and somebody at the gym came up to me and they've been following me on Facebook, and they kind of stopped me and they said, "Look, man, I just wanted you to know that it's been real inspirational seeing what you've been posting, about you working from home and being able to spend time with your family and all this stuff." And it really got me thinking because it was like, what was it that I did that made it to where we could do that, right? And it was simple. Like, for the first 2 years in our business, we struggled because we wouldn't listen to our mentor's advice about going to the trainings, the events. And it was always because, yeah, to go to the event, it was a sacrifice. For one, I started out with 4 jobs, and it was hard to take a Saturday off. Number two, if I did have a Saturday off, didn't I want to spend it with my family that I never saw? And number three, I was always broke, so I didn't have money to go to these trainings. But here's the answer for each one of those things. When I said I didn't have the time because of my family, I was told, well, wouldn't you rather be able to spend time with your family by learning how to create a business where you could be financially free? And yeah, of course I wanted that, but was I willing to make that sacrifice then so that I could have what I have now? Then the money thing, I don't have the money to go. Well, the fact you don't have the money to go is the key indicator that you need to be there so you can learn how to make the money so you can never have to say that again. And then finally, I don't remember what my other excuse was, but I always had an excuse. But this was the thing, okay? The one I want to attack right now is the one about with my family, right? Because that's the main thing I hear from people. I can't go to the event because I'm going to miss out on my kids or miss out on my grandparents or whatever it is. Well, the way that I used to live my life was Monday through Friday and Saturdays too. I would work and then I would spend time with my family on Sunday. So if Sunday was my day to catch up from the last 6 days that I did not get to see them, now it's the total opposite. I get to see them from Monday to Monday, and the only time I really have to miss out on seeing them is when I take a day to go to an event. So wouldn't you rather have that kind of life where you wake up and you're there with your family and you see them all day, take your kids to school, be there to pick them up, you never miss a moment, and then you get to go to this amazing event without feeling like you're neglecting your family? The only way to get to that point, though, is to make the sacrifice now. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take one Saturday a month away from my family so I could build a business. I'm going to take one weekend out of the summer to go to extravaganza so that I could build a financial future for my kids. They'll never have to struggle like I did. Or I'm going to take a couple weekends out of the year to go to a leadership training so that I can learn how to build a lifetime business. That's a lot better than, oh, I don't want to go because I'm going to miss out on everything. Well, man, I missed out on everything for 2 whole years. The day that we decided that we were never going to miss an event was the day our business changed. So I decided I was going to go to this event. Alicia couldn't go, so I went, and it changed everything. It was called a Leadership Development Weekend. 2 weeks later, after coming back, we added $10,000 to our business. We did $10,000 more business in the next 2 weeks than we had before. The very next month, we doubled our income, and I just decided just to quit my job. We went full time, and from that moment on, we've not had to answer to anybody. Our alarm clock is our boss, and we set it for the time that we're going to get up and work our business, and it's been crazy ever since. My kids don't remember what it's like to not have daddy home to tuck them in at night. And all because of that one day I said, you know what? Never going to miss an event again. And at our events, when you buy the ticket for the next event, they give you these little bracelets, right? So I've got one of these bracelets for every single event since then, and I've got them at the house to remind me of the day that I chose to build a future. And the only way I could do that was by going to that event, the next event. So do I already have my ticket for the next event? Of course. Do I have my ticket for the following event? Of course. You know why? Because that's how we live our life. That's how we build our business, from event to event. So maybe you can take that to heart and say, I guess the question for yourself would be, am I willing to make the sacrifice now so that I can live the life I want in the future? Or am I just going to make excuses and then have regrets later on? I mean, it's really up to you. And I do want to say this. If you're not trying to build a business and you only want to make an extra $500 to $1,000 a month, then you don't have to go. That's fine. Who I'm talking to is business builders that really want to build a financial future for their family. If you just want to make a couple extra $100, there's nothing wrong with that. No pressure on you to do anything you don't want to do. But if you want to build a lifetime business, I will see you at the STS and the extravaganza.